Option 2. Trace the evolution of a specific film genre. The war film evolution. The war film genre. My name is Jesse, and I'm here to give you a brief introduction about the war film genre. James Stewart Blackton was one of the creators of the war film genre. Information about him. The war film genre began with this president right here, William McKinley, who's the 25th president of the United States. And he decided there was no choice but to declare war on Spain. So here came the Spanish American War of 1898. A little information about it right there. Now, the first war film was Tearing Down the Spanish Flag in 1898. Uh, this is how everything begun. It's kind of funny, but it's true. I read about it and researched about it, and all the facts are correct. This is what I came up with. This is the video. This is the movie that they played in movie theaters about. I got everything started. Basically, what you're seeing here is a flag on a flagpole. It represents the Spanish flag. It's coming down, and the country it was at occupied was Cuba, and rising is the American flag. So basically, Blackton had a camera that he got from Thomas Edison. He bought from Thomas Edison. Decided he wanted to do filming. He used to be a big time writer, illustrator, drawing cartoon characters, uh, animations on the newspaper in New York. He met Edison. Edison liked his drawings and his creations he was doing. This was before Disney. This was before all that. He came in and met Edison. Edison told him about the cameras. He bought the camera. He used the window at his studio. He bought a studio. Him and his buddy. They came in together on the project. The war broke out. This was like, yo, we got to do something. So they had this idea to create this video, this film with the cameras they got from Edison. It's a 39-second film. All right, the war film genre. Basically, it's the who, what, when, who, what, and why. Okay, so you gotta have that in your genres. You know, the who, what, when, and why. Now, what the why is, why was war movies made then, and why war movies made now? It's a lot of questions. I answered those questions. Basically, I'm- one is a war film's objective, no matter how personal or emotional, is to make the viewer feel war. Now, how? How was war movies made then, and how are war movies made now? Well, back then, what we just saw, using items in film to display a symbolic meaning that viewers could identify as patriotic. There's a lot more other things, seeking or getting advisement from a knowledgeable source about said event. Now, to what? What was war movies made about then, and what are war movies made about now? War, freedom, politics, knowledge of a conflict between two or more countries. Now, who? Who was war movies made about then, and who are they made about now? They was made about who was they made about? People or places who can give you information about why and where the conflict is occurring. People affected by the impact of the event or conflict. Colleagues, relatives, and friends of the military service members who might already be working or had in the area you're viewing the film. And who else? Desired audience for recruiting or discouraging recruitment of the military. Coming to the conclusion of the 10 greatest war movies of all time. Okay, on the list we got cop, Apocalypse Now, Saving Private Ryan, Lawrence of the Arabia, Rand, The Hurt Locker, The Bridge Over the River Kiwa, Thin Red Line, Full Metal Jacket, Schindler's List. Actually, Schindler's List is the number one. Got the most Oscars, and Dunkirk. So a lot of those movies are considered the 10 greatest war movies of all time by Hollywood. And to wrap it up, something that we all should know, quote was said by Blackton. Blackton explained in a lecture at the University of Southern California, all we had was a flagpole and two 8-inch flags. Smith operated the machine, and I, with this very hand, grabbed the Spanish flag and tore it down from the pole, and pulled the stars and stripes to the top of the flagpole. That was very our very first dramatic picture, and it surprising how much dramatic effect it created. And he said the people went wild. So basically, the war film genre has changed and evolved from the introduction, tearing down the Spanish flag. And Vitagraph Studios, also well known as Vitagraph Company of America, was the United States motion picture studio It was founded by James Stewart Blackton and Albert E. Smith in 1897 in Brooklyn, New York. As the American Vitagraph Company by 1907, it was the most prolific American film production company, producing many famous silent films, and later on was bought by Warner Brothers in 1925. This concludes my project. Feel free to reach out to me if you need any questions or have any questions concerning information I presented in this text. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.